Okay, I'm gonna try to record this on my MacBook, my newly purchased MacBook. Let's see how far I can get with this video. This will be my 10th video. Okay. Um, and I'm gonna upload this to my YouTube channel that I've been neglecting for way too long. Um, I've come to the realization that I am a creative. I've known this for a long time, but I don't want to say shy away from it, but I don't really put that much effort into it because I don't know what I'm actually creative at. Um and I sometimes just don't take the time out to try to figure out what I'm actually creative at. Which sucks for me, right? But I try, I try my best. Um in the last hour and a half, I've realized that the content that I consume on the internet, on YouTube, specifically Instagram and TikTok, because those are like my main two pages that I be on. Really TikTok, but those are like the main two pages I be on. And I realize on these two forms of social media that the most of the stuff that I consume is people being creative, trying to be creative, trying to express their creativity, in whatever shape or form that looks like. And I realized that I love that type of content. It's very authentic. Can be creative through YouTube videos, obviously. Some people would say like streaming isn't creative, but it's like I think it's the way you look at it. You can be creative through streaming. I love watching home decor, home tours, touring Sydney, Australia, touring Brazil, um, you know, New York City, penthouses in New York City, the best homes in Los Angeles, the best homes in Texas, waterfront beaches and homes in Florida. Like I like watching stuff like that. I like consuming stuff like that. People learning how to do new things for the first time. Um, and other things, like a lot of other things, but those are like the main things, like people just trying to be creative. I've always liked content like that, and I always consume content like that. Photography and videography, Instagram, TikTok, a lot of that stuff I consume, a lot of that stuff I watch, along with like important shit that I just need to know and that I need to refresh my mind about and that I need to learn about and whatever, or be aware of X, Y, and Z. I love animals, and along with like funny stuff, I love funny stuff. I like a lot of music. I love music. I love music. I like movies. Um, I like fashion. I don't necessarily dress like I like fashion, right? Um, but I love clothes. I love shoes. I love bags. I love hats. I love glasses, sunglasses. I like trench coats, jean. I like a lot of that stuff. I like the creativity that goes with it and comes with it. Somebody, would say I'm pulling that I like fashion out my ass because they see my Instagram or my TikTok. And I'm not pulling it out my ass. This is just how I've always been. I just don't express it. When I was a little girl, I used to wear my mom's clothes. My mom used to work at she worked next to a judge, in a courthouse where they had to dress professionally in heels and in slacks and in blazers and floor shirts in different colors. And um, I used to wear my dad's clothes because he used to wear like a lot of baggy stuff, about a lot of baggy shirts and pants and hats and shoes. And um, I used to wear my parents' clothing, and I just didn't know that I like clothes then. I don't know when I figured out that I like clothes. I don't know. I like anything creative. I love colors. Like this scarf. I love colors. This is a way of me expressing. This is one way that I like to express myself. I like to journal, and when I take notes and when I'm studying, I like to use different colors. You know what I'm saying? Not only this, but like this is my notes. Anything important or just like a thought or like an idea or like something, some important information that I need to write down. It's all up in here. It's all up in here. You see what I'm saying? It's all up in here. And so I love this one of the ways that I like to express myself. And I just sometimes find it hard to do that. But even when I'm not doing that, I love watching other people do it. There's another point I'll be trying to talk about, trying to make, is there's two words within this internet, really the world and the internet, because the world and the internet are almost one and the same. And there's two words that are starting to like rub me the wrong way, and it's aesthetics and performative. And aesthetics, I like aesthetically pleasing, but I feel as though everybody taking aesthetics a little overboard. Everything is starting to look the same. It's starting to be boring. Lack of personality, lack of character, lack of enthusiasm. Like I said, although aesthetically pleasing is nice, it's just like I feel like it can get to a point where everything's starting to look the same. And I'm pretty sure everybody don't want to look the same. And I'm pretty sure everybody don't want everything to be the same. So I think we need to slow down on aesthetics and aesthetically pleasing, and y'all just be yourselves and what you like and what you want to do and what you want things to look like for you or whatever. Some people want everything to be aesthetically pleasing, and that's fine, and I'm not knocking that, but I feel like the world would be boring if everything was aesthetically pleasing. Everybody would be boring if everything was aesthetically pleasing. I'm at 6 minutes, which brings me to my next word that's bothering me recently in this process of me thinking for the last 2 hours is performative. With performative, a lot of people don't even understand what performative is or what it even means. And y'all just throw that word out there because you see everybody else using that word. Y'all probably can't even spell that word with your eyes closed. You probably don't even know what the word is without even looking it up in the dictionary. Performative can be used in context of good and in context of bad. And so I sometimes watch Kai. I sometimes watch A&P. I sometimes see like Beta Squad. I don't watch regular TV anymore. I do keep up with things that's on the news sometimes. I do watch YouTube a lot. And I watch a lot of people being creative, however that might look. And for example, right, what Kai is doing with his journey now, I'm seeing a lot of people say, oh, it's performative. And it's like, it's actually not. I remember seeing clips of Kai saying he wanted to do other things outside of streaming. How is he being performative? And I don't understand that. He's not being performative. Being performative means you're doing something inauthentically. Like you're just doing it so you can seem relatable. It's not real, it's fake. You know what I'm saying? I don't think what Kai is doing, what other people are doing, is performative, especially if they say that they don't have to say it on the internet. But if they know in their spirit, in their heart, in their person, in their being, that they want to do more outside of what they usually do, and then they try to act on it, that's not performative. That's not performative. I don't think what Kai is doing is him being inauthentic. He's trying to branch out and have more experiences and more knowledge about other things in life under his belt. That's not performative. And then it helps that he's voiced this several times on several occasions, like he wants to do more. And like, that's not performative. Y'all can't even find the words to figure out what performative means without using the dictionary. Y'all can't even use context clues to figure out what does performative even mean. I'm starting to see that word a lot, and it's starting to become annoying because everybody not performing. Some people actually want to do more, be more, experience more, however that might look like. To tell if somebody is being performative, like real life, inauthentic, it'll show in their behavior. It'll show in how they speak. It'll show in their act. It'll be obvious. May not be obvious quickly, but you'll figure it out like, oh yeah, this is not real. You just doing this because you see everybody else doing it for a trend. That's how you know it's inauthentic and it's performative. So yeah, right now I feel like I'm yapping, but this might be good for me. I don't know. And hopefully maybe I motivated you to get a little bit more creative and maybe post content, whether it's aesthetically pleasing or not. I don't know. This is just me making a video reaffirming to myself, I guess. Like, you know what you like. I don't know. I just had this thought about the content that I consume on a day-to-day basis. And I just thought about making a YouTube video about it. And so, yeah, this is the video. This is me trying to tap in. And I'm tapping. Hopefully y'all can hear me. And I don't have to redo this video over again. This is my first video of 2026. It won't be my last video of 2026. I will be back, especially if I see how this quality and this audio turn out on this computer. I will be back recording just like this. Okay, bye.